Hello everybody and welcome back to the HermitCraft server. Once again, starting the episode off in the bazaar. And last episode I showed my little stall over here that I made. And I said that I was just trolling at the end. Maybe some people didn't hear it, but I got a lot of comments saying that don't I know that the beds explode in the nether and all that? Well, of course I know that, guys. Come on. I've played this game for quite a while now. But I just wanted to put that in there just to kind of mess with people, see if anybody would actually go in it. This is new. X6. I guess he's selling X6, okay. But yeah, we had a live stream. Who was streaming? It was I Am Spoon was streaming, I believe, Sunday night, and we had like all the hermits on pretty much. And Corrales joined, and I guess he didn't know about the beds, but he tried sleeping in and blew them up. I got some footage from the live stream for that. I'll show you in just a second, and then we can move on.
Hotel. Oh shit!
Diamonds for
He did.
days, man.
Hypno,
What'd you do to my stall?
buddy, I'm not.
What
I'm
am I
sorry.
walking on? What is this?
I just took the bed
Sunshine.
and.
Oh no!
Hey, why did
Buddy.
Uh-oh.
I hope you're gonna fix that, man. You ruined
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna totally like place a bush here, like that.
Oh, it's
what
fixed.
happened
Not-
here?
Did he? What did he do? Did he sleep?
Yeah.
He had like a tricky TNT block here somewhere.
Oh
Those,
no!
No, that's
those
what he
pine
doesn't know.
leaves look amazing in the
Corrales,
nether.
sleep in the other bed to get you some extra rest.
I'm really sorry.
Sleep in
Look
the
what
other bed.
happened.
Oh,
I
Sleep in
can't
the other
believe you
bed.
ruined this, man.
tell me
Yeah, but
somebody
You know how much time I
recorded it.
spent?
Corrales,
I'm
you have to
gonna-
sleep in this one now because it'll help
I'm
you.
gonna fix it. I'm like,
Oh boy, that's brilliant.
oh
That
shit! I'm
fixed
getting,
it.
So
I
funny.
don't want to get blamed for this one. I'm going out.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, in the adjacent stall.
Take any one block, leave any one
I'll
block.
bring
All of us
ladders to
left
you,
and went
Jonas.
over here.
How do you?
Jonas,
Oh,
I'm bringing ladders.
bushes are burning.
Awesome. Yeah, and I have more.
I'm
money
burning.
for if
I'm
there's
burning.
I'm burning
I'm
too.
burning.
whatever you need, I
This
can
is bad.
bring
This
it.
is really bad.
Bushes are burning. I'm burning. Oh god.
Everything's burning.
But how do you?
Well,
do
you
that-
guys
do that?
are in hell. I mean,
How did you? How do you do that? That was pretty epic.
If you try to sleep in a bed in the nether, it blows up.
Oh.
oh.
Whoa,
Oh,
they
I
expanded their
Of
stall really
Of
far.
course, Hypno, I've completely forgot about that. Hypno freaking put those beds there knowing that one of us would forget about that rule.
And he put signs in there saying,
Or
"Have
Corrales
a take a
gone.
load
Don't
off."
freak-
Come on.
Yeah, take a rest. It's hell. You need some
Such a
sleep.
troll.
I'm sorting all these chests.
Oh my god.
Nobody's safe.
Hypnotrolled.
Well, it
Go buy
works.
that
You
magic
fixed-
stick.
Hypno, I'm so sorry, buddy. We need to fix that. Now I feel like I need to fix it. I'm gonna fix it.
All right. And here we are, back to my stall, and you can see the beds are no longer there. I mean, most of the stuff survived. A lot of these stone slabs in the back got destroyed. Topmast decided to put a sign here that says that on it, and also a sign that says...
Topmass.net.
What the heck was that? This sign says...
Topmass.net.
Okay. Well... yeah. Well, anyway, you can see, like, my little thing got destroyed here. But anyway, let's move on. And once again, guys, we are back at my base here in the jungle. So, I think today we should start on a project. Yeah, I think what I really want to do today is get a storage room going. The storage they have in the nether works, but yeah, it's kind of inconvenient to get to. I want to set up storage down underneath here. Let's poke on down and take a look. So I think last time I showed this, it was probably a block lower for the ceiling, and it was all stone floor down here. I can't remember actually, but yeah, I have laid grass down here, and like I said, I want to get storage, I believe, lining the walls, and then other than that, I want to have like farms down here. I want to get wheat farms and potato and carrot farms and all that good stuff. But today, I think we'll start working on the storage room, get chest lined down, kind of figure out what we want to do as far as the way it looks. Now, I know this ceiling right here is 4 blocks tall, but it still feels kind of claustrophobic, especially since I can jump 2 blocks. I hit my head. I think I might raise the ceiling up either 1 or 2 more blocks. So if I did that, like the ceiling would be at this level here. I think that might be better. I'm not going to do that right now, but that's something I do have planned for the future. So I'm probably not going to work on a ceiling today. Some other things that I've been working on around the base here. I got rid of the torch that was on this level, and I have hidden some lighting. I don't think you can really see it. There's some glowstone down there that I've kind of partially hidden. And dang it. Well, that's supposed to be smooth stone. I will fix that later. We will just put that back right like that. I've done that on all 4 of these, so we have the hidden lighting here. We don't have to see torches, and then the staircase is kind of dark down here. I don't know what I want to do for lighting. Maybe I'll stick a glowstone or something in the center of one of these just to kind of light these stairs up a bit. I also kind of want to do something with these walls, but I think whatever I'm going to do here is probably going to tie into whatever we're going to do for the storage area. I'm thinking I might do the same kind of a jungle look that I did down below in the branch mine. I'm going to have to play around with that for just a little bit and kind of figure that out. Also, I've added fence posts underneath the stairs here and did a little bit of stone brick underneath the fences so they have something to attach to. I think that's looking kind of good. I'm still unsure about having these lights here on the stairs. They do need to be lit somehow because with one torch up here and then the torches on the bottom, like these 2 blocks I believe were able to spawn monsters, so it needs more than one torch to illuminate that whole stair area. So I've kind of done that on all 4 sides pretty much. I've been mirroring everything I do, so no matter which side you're on, it's all pretty much a copy. I don't really want to have this base completely symmetrical. We're going to add some things in here to kind of break it up eventually. But for now, like the basics way the structure is going to be laid out, I kind of like having everything match. Okay, so last episode we also did the infinite breeding cell, and I was breeding the villagers. Well, we got quite a few of them to spawn here, and I decided to take down that the villager that was up there, just so we don't get a crazy amount of villagers here. Also, I was told while the villager is up there, that's considered a village. And if you have a village around with doors, that means you can get a zombie siege to happen. And I didn't want to be randomly, AFKing here, doing whatever, and then all of a sudden zombies spawn and kill me, because that wouldn't be good. So yeah, I took that down. These guys are eventually going to be shipped off, I believe. I'm going to set up an iron farm here. So while I'm working around the base and doing things, I can have iron collect. Now, I know people keep telling me, don't build this farm because so-and-so already built one, and don't do this because so-and-so has already done that. Well, guys, you got to remember, I'm far away from everybody else. So I can't really sit there and do things around my base, work around here, and still collect things because I'd have to be over where their farms are. So I mentioned that I was wanting to set up a gold farm, and I had at least 5 people tell me, oh, don't build one because Biffa's already built one. Well, yeah, that's true, but the one that I want to build is not going to be like the one he's built, and a lot of the things I'm building here are not going to be like what other people have done. I like to have my own things here. I like to have this base being pretty sufficient and, providing things for me, not going over to other people's places and using their things. Okay, so let's get up into the nether. Let's grab some wood, grab some chests, start laying some things out in that storage area. Well, what will be the storage area anyway. And just see what we can come up with. I'm sure we'll get something cool happening down there. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of food, actually. I've been cooking up these taters. Just grab those. Okay. Yeah, these are the doors from that infinite breeding cell that I took down. Alright. Man, there's just so many gas here. Remember how I complained about that at the beginning of the last video? Well, this is why. Because I tend to kind of go AFK in the nether here, and I can hear nothing but these gas all the time. It's just ridiculous. Okay. Let's see. So I wanted to grab chests. I wanted to grab wood and leaves. Oh, I don't have any jungle leaves. Maybe I'll have to Yeah, I don't really like the way the oak leaves look too much. I do prefer using the jungle leaves. Okay, so let's grab, oh, I don't know, a few stacks of that, a few stacks of this. We can put these doors up. I don't need those for any reason right now. We'll take a crafting table. Actually, we'll take both of those. Let's take these chests that I have. What else we need? Maybe an axe. Working with wood, that's always good to use. What else? Maybe fence posts. Oh, geez, I don't even know what else we would need. Saplings, bone meal. Because I think I do want to get some jungle leaves. And if we do that, we will want shears. Maybe 2 shears worth should do it. Okay, so we got shears, we got leaves, we got everything we need. So let's head down there and see what we can come up with. That was weird. I thought I saw like... Oh, I did. There was a cat up here. Oh, it's rain. Okay, let's get down... Oh, you know what else? I ran out of ender pearls in my inventory, didn't I? Yeah, I want to grab a few ender pearls. I always like having those on me, just in case. Oop. Man, that lag. Okay, so let's take... I guess 2 stacks. Probably only need 1, but might as well grab 2 of them. I mean, we have plenty of chests on us. We can store extras in a chest or something if we have too many things on us. Alright, so let's get down here. And down. And down even further. Oh, a little lag from that rain. Okay. So, we are down here now. Alright, so I think what I wanted to do is have the chests probably at the level of these stairs. I dug this wall out a little bit further than what it needed to be, just so we could put like a back wall of something, like wood or leaves or I don't know. So let's see here. Well, maybe instead of putting the chest down, we can mark it out with cobblestone or something. So we're probably going to want a space right here. Then we're going to do like 2 chests, then a space, 2 chests, space, 2 chests, space, then a chest. Do this. Actually, is it? No, maybe I want to put 2 between each one. So we'll start off with 1. We'll do a chest, then we'll do 2. And then a chest, and then 2. Okay, and then a chest. Then those chests, that chest, that. Okay, so we ended up with a 4x4 back here, right? So this would not have chests in it. Is that what we want? Maybe it feels like we should start with a 2 block buffer here, and then that way we would have a 1 block down here. There'd be 1 block here, 1 block here separating the chests. I don't even know if that's what we want. If we want this to be like a squared off corner. Tell you what, let's just set it up right like this, and then we can move them later. So let's get these chests down. So we'll do chest, chest. Kind of want some light back here so I'm not spawning mobs. Just chest, 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 chest. Oh, I didn't do that right. So this block would actually be right there. Then we have a space. We'd actually have a 3x3 back here if we do it this way. Okay, that's gonna work. That'll work. I think we can work with that. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll probably stack these up 3 or 4 high. So that's maybe 20 large chests. So if we do it that many, I don't know if we're going to need chests all the way around these walls. Maybe we will do like chests along here, 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 and then here. This doesn't need to be the biggest storage room in the world, but I would like to have a good amount of chests down here just so I can store all the things that I need. Okay, so now if we're gonna do this like the jungle theme, like I have down in the branch mine, I think this actually is not going to work because I would want there to be logs in the front here. Let's see. See if we can start doing something. These would be the jungle logs, I think, not the oak logs. Oops, I have an axe on me and I'm using my pick. So we would have the logs like that, and then I think we would put the chest back one more. Let's keep the chest on the bar. So we'd have the chests back here. And let's see, is that what we want? Then we could have like leaves behind the logs, leaves behind here. So if you're back here, you would see leaves behind the chest. And then we would want to probably replace these back here with some kind of wood. Okay, well, tell you what. Let me make a quick cut here. I'm going to start putting something together, and we'll see how this looks. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I think I kind of got a rough idea what I'm going to do here. So we're going to take back 2 blocks, if I can do this one at a time. I'm telling you, I just heard a skeleton. There's a skeleton back there. Doing this with the efficiency 5 and haste 2. Oh, I love it so much. When I was digging this out, I ran out of my efficiency 5 pick and I go back to efficiency 4. Yeah, you can tell a huge difference because the blocks take like a half a second to break with the efficiency 4. With the efficiency 5, you can see it's just cutting through this like nothing. It's so awesome. I love it. So you can just tear down walls like this in no time. Although you gotta be careful that you don't take out extra blocks and things because that's just extra time spent having to repair it once you're done. Let's take care of this, and we're almost here. Okay, and whoops. Yeah, it's really hard not to take out extra blocks when you're doing this. Okay, so that's dirt, that's fine. I want to replace the rest of this with dirt down here. I'm hearing like things walking. That's kind of got me freaked out. I know this area is lit, but I've seen a creeper walk in my pyramid entrance from up above. If it can do that, I'm sure it could find its way down here. And that just wouldn't be good at all. Okay, so we will bring this back all the way over here. Now I'm hearing a zombie. Awesome. Okay, and let's just fill this all in with dirt. We're going to have a dirt floor, which will eventually be grass back here. We'll put some glowstone and things like that under here. Very good, just like that. Actually, maybe that only need to be one back full of dirt. So from here, we're going to put some wood planks just for kind of like the back wall. Actually, I should probably fill that in just so we're not spawning a mob back here. Yeah, cobble will work. And we will just go ahead and line this whole back wall. Dang it. I forgot I got to fill these things in too. Okay, so let's get this filled in. Yep. Oh, one more back here. Bink. Got it. Okay, and then we'll just take this all the way down. Out of wood. Yep. Let's see. We got... That might be too much, actually. I think just one of those will do a stack. Okay, we'll drop that off for now. So come back here, finish this up, and then we're going to put the jungle leaves in front. If I can start placing these blocks right and not having to not place them on top of each other, having to break them out. Okay, we'll do this. How are we doing on planks? Almost. Yeah, I got that axe. I'm going to keep using my shovel and things. Okay. Yeah, let's go back and grab this wood. And we will just go ahead and turn that all into planks. Very good. Dang it, I did it again. Use the axe this time. Great. Alright, so this I'm going to replace with jungle wood. Just these logs. Okay. And then we will do jungle leaves. I think we're done with those regular oak planks. I'll fix the ceiling later. Like I said, I don't know if I'm going to raise the ceiling up or not. So I don't really want to mess with that. Did I really miss that block here? I thought I filled this all in. Okay. Yeah, we will just put leaves all along this wall. So we have the wood texture in the back, and we have the leaves on front just to give it a little bit more depth and it doesn't look like there's just leaves on top of stone or dirt or whatever. And then we're going to put leaves on this grass down here. And I believe the grass can still grow underneath these leaves, provided there's enough light. And we will have glowstone underneath the chests, I believe. Okay, so that's like that. That's very good. And then we have this. And I think what I want to do is kind of wrap this up like that. Put these guys in right like that. And then we'll have the chest in here, and we'll put the separations. So that's kind of what I've already done on this side as well. Let me grab a little bit more of this jungle wood. Just kind of want to show you guys how I was building that. So we'll grab this jungle wood, and we'll do the same thing over here. We'll put these leaves in like that. And I think what we want to do is kind of do these jungle wood separations like that. And then in between, we will fill this up with leaves. Yes, just like that. And then we can take our chests, and the chest will be inset one block, kind of like that. And then we can do like item frames or something to kind of show what's in the chests. Okay. Whoa, a little lag spike there. Maybe place that block real weird. Okay, so let's get these. And I'm still not sure exactly how many of these we want to do. If we want to do like half the room, or yeah, half the room, or if we want to do the whole room. I guess it'll end up depending on the requirements of like how much space that we need, and I don't really know how much that's going to be until we get to that point of where I'm going to need more. Or yeah, I just don't know for sure exactly how much I'm going to need. Okay, and then do that, break this guy out, very good. Back here we will of course do the leaves. Yeah, I cut down a lot of these trees and use the shears on them. I think I should have enough leaves, but, well, at least enough leaves to do one of these walls. Probably going to end up running out before I can do another section, like this wall over there. Is that it? No, we need one more. Whoops. And a leaf block. Very good. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm thinking for the chests. Now back here, this is going to be different because we're going to have another thing of wood kind of like that. And I don't know if I like that or not. So we might end up taking this down and doing something else right in there. Maybe have like an infinite water pool, or I don't know yet. We will figure that out. But this is kind of what I'm thinking so far, just to have the chests in. Yeah, I think it needs something else to kind of spruce it up. I think the item frames to show what item are in each chest, if we have one there and there on both sides, I think that'll help, you know, make these walls not look as flat and wide and boring. We could also do like, you know, cocoa beans or something just to kind of spruce it up a little bit more. Okay, well, let me finish up this side over here, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so I started building most of this stuff around. I ran out of leaves, so I kind of had to stop on this corner over here. Still need to get some chests to fill this in. I have a lot of chests still in the nether that I can pull out of there and move in here. I don't think it's going to be enough to fill all these up, but I don't want to make way too many chests. Yeah, so right now it is kind of looking plain, I agree. The ceiling needs some work. I think, like I said, I might raise this up and we'll probably do like leaves or something in the ceiling just to give it a little bit something more there. So I made some item frames. It's just a piece of leather surrounded by sticks. I brought like 3 stacks of leather from my farm, my cow farm over at my villager base when I first moved here. So this will give like the wall a little bit something extra. I don't know if this is going to be too much. I haven't really messed with these frames a lot. That I heard some walking. But yeah, I think maybe just putting these here, and then we can like, oh, need another one. We can probably put the block types, like for instance, well, I guess we'll do stone since I have that in my inventory. We'll put like regular stone down here, and then we can fill this chest up with like the regular stone. You know, pretty simple, just showing what's in that chest. Maybe having 2 of those is kind of too much. Maybe if we only do like, how do you take these down? Just punch them? Well, that just broke the wood behind it. What the heck? Yeah, then the item frame just popped off. How do you break these? What? Did I just get 2 of those? What the heck? Okay, so I have 4. I think I just duplicated one somehow. I don't know how that works. Now I can't break these off. Why are those not popping off? And these things are kind of funky. I really haven't played around with these at all. So let's see. Okay, so yeah, now I have an extra one. So I did that by breaking this. Waited for that one to pop off. Good. So now we have 2, and then I hit this one. No, that's weird. That must have just been some glitch. I don't know. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, maybe we will just put like what's on in the chest on like this one side, or maybe we could even do them like on the inside here. How would that look if we have them on the inside? Let's put a few pieces of, just a few blocks in here, just kind of see. Well, you can see it from there, but I guess if you're over here, it would be impossible to see. So I guess having them on the outside would probably be the best way to do it. Okay. And yeah, maybe we will just do them all on like the right hand or the left hand side. Come on. Okay, so we'd have like dirt in that one. We'd stick our dirt in here. I don't know. It almost feels like if we're only going to have them on one side, the separation should only be 1 wide, not 2 wide. Oh, man. Maybe we will just stick them on both sides. And then if we don't like it, we don't like it. Another thing we can do is put some cocoa beans like along the inside here. Just to kind of add a little bit more stuff. Let's see. We have bone meal. Let's see what this is going to look like. It might interfere with me like getting into my chest. If that's the case, I might remove those. So that doesn't look too bad, really. Let's put this, like these blocks back in here and just see like what they look like from a distance. So I put all my dirt away. Put another dirt right there. Yeah, those aren't bad. I guess that's fine like that. It kind of hides the chest a bit. And then, oh, yeah, that's right. Solid blocks up there. I can't get into the top chest. I'll fix that. Yeah, and I have no problem really reaching the chest. And you can reach through these cocoa beans. It's not like they take up a full hitbox here. Okay, so for now, I will leave it like that. And I guess what I'll do is wait until I decide on a ceiling in here before I make any other changes, because it depends on like how this meshes with whatever ceiling type we do. That'll be that will be the final decision on the way this will end up looking. Okay, is that it? Yeah, I think what I need to do now is just farm some more trees, get some more leaves to put behind over there, move all my stuff from the nether into the storage area here, and then just kind of organize things the way I want them. I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for this other half. I might continue this design all the way around just so it kind of keeps the same pattern. I don't know if we'll have chests all the way around. Maybe we could put like furnaces on this side, or I don't know. We will figure something else out. All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.